Well, let's talk about Caleb Williams and the Bears because I said it last week that I think at a certain point, Tyson Bagent is going to take over as a starter for this team. If you look at what happened last week, I think Ben Johnson is already just so checked out on Caleb Williams, very frustrated. This guy cannot get the ball out fast enough. They got blown out 52-21. And again, this is the thing with Caleb Williams and his fans. He got garbage time touchdowns to boost the stats,
Mm-hmm.
and he ended 19 to 30, 207, two touchdowns, one pick. Let's be real. Those are just empty calories to the max degree. He was awful.
No, if Bears fans, Caleb Williams fans want to sit there and read stats to me and then be like, "Oh, well, do you even watch the game?" I've watched Bears games. They're fucking boring up until they get out of scoring range, like out of completely, they're getting blown out, and then oh, we can pick up an offense. Realistically, last week they looked very, very good in the first drive. I was highly impressed. I was like, dang, Ben Johnson might have something here. The more that you see Caleb Williams in a Ben Johnson offense, the more you're like, this isn't going to work. This guy does not fit this scheme. These two things just do not mesh well together. And honestly, I don't know what type of offense at this point Caleb Williams would do well in, because Caleb is just not breaking bad habits. Caleb wants to sit there and play hero ball and run around when it's like, hey, this was supposed to be, you look at your first read, and if not, you have to do the check down immediately. Like, we're quick hits on this, and he is not. He wants to sit there and run around and I'm making something happen, but then you are just not playing to your team's strengths. You're not playing to what this offense is. So they're gonna have to figure something out. I get Ben Johnson. We're paying you millions of dollars. We told you what this job was. This job was to get our number one draft pick quarterback to be playing good, and you are not doing that. So I completely understand that. But how much of the blame is going to go on Caleb Williams? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
it's great. And I'll look at it this way. I watched Bears games last season, and Ben Johnson was supposed to come in here and have his offense and look amazing. Do the does the offense look any different from last year? In my eyes, it looks like the same exact offense. I mean, outside a couple of play calls here and there, I'm like, yep, this is wide receiver screens, this is quick throws of the flats, no run game, can't push the ball downfield, and then Caleb once a game makes an amazing throw on the sideline. Like, this is bar for bar, stole his whole flow. This is the exact same offense that we saw last year that didn't work. And it makes you think now, like, okay, if we're seeing the exact same thing, it looks like potentially Ben Johnson is just putting the training wheels on Caleb. The training wheels were on him last year. Can Caleb just even grasp an offense?
Well, and even then, like, I get, I would get if honestly, this is on Caleb Williams. He just can't run my offense. I can't truly, like, you've hired me as a chef. I didn't buy these groceries. I can't be responsible for what I'm putting out because you bought this, right? I understand that. But you are also the head coach of this football team. There are so many penalties. They are undisciplined. There's just little things that if you are a head coach, you want to crack down on, and that is just not happening as Ben Johnson, the head coach. So, yeah, I can blame Caleb Williams for his part in it, but it's not just Caleb Williams. It's everything else along with it. And on top of that, the offense sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you think about Ben Johnson was waiting for this job and specifically wanted to go to a division where three other good teams are there, and it's probably the worst roster in the division and the most questionable quarterback. I mean JJ McCarthy now, but
Yeah.
it's a pretty questionable quarterback situation. So kind of wild that this is kind of Ben Johnson's handpicked job.